When you pick, you follow it down. That's how you know where to go. They're beautiful. Picking is the real gratifying thing. You go out to the field and we have a cart with buckets, and you just literally pick, strip leaves off and fill these buckets. And the cooler gets so full that it overflows to the outside. I have about 2 acres, and that's really a lot of flowers when you pack them in row to row. I was very attracted to farming and growing things. So I found a federal program that was for people just as us who had no money but wanted to have a small farm. So I did a lot of paperwork, did a lot of interviews, and we were finally able to purchase a little farm in Glenville, New York. I was going to produce vegetables and sell them at the very new farmers markets, but there was a glut of vegetables. And I had a few flowers, and those seemed to go. And it worked with me, with the artistic part of me that really needed to be filled. And flowers just won over vegetables completely. I took a job at a florist that I had previously worked for, and I still maintained my flowers at the farm and did the farmers markets. A little rough going back to the old territory, but I had too much invested there. One of my customers here in Saratoga learned of my plight, and she told me that she had bought a piece of property in Greenfield Center. So she invited me to use this piece of land for nothing. The field was scattered with trees, and the first thing was to take them down. I went to my old farm. I moved all my perennials. I knew I needed things in rows that were easy to take care of. And then planting 50, another week 50, another week 50. So having the flow of the flowers happen better. I learned very quickly to use the land in a much better fashion. My biggest challenge is funding improvements on the farm. My flowers are $10 a bunch, so 50 bouquets is only $500. So last year I went and advertised in a wedding magazine. Weddings and events bring in a lot more money. And I got a lot of work this year. So in the past 2 years, my income has increased drastically. I could become bigger and grow more flowers and sell across the state or, wholesale. But I want to keep it large enough to support myself and small enough to oversee. So fresh, these are already dried.
But it looks good. These you just cut?
Yep. I'm not doing it to make a lot of money. I'm doing it to be able to be in the lifestyle that I choose to be. And I'm slowly working towards converting my field into things like hydrangeas, unusual lilacs, greens and shrubs that produce flowers that would be a lot easier for me to tend. Forward planning for flower farmers, aging flower farmers. I fully intend to stay here. I'm not leaving. This is I've worked too hard to be here.